better than the dual V1. Exactly. So on top of all that, it was damn near almost impossible to put this keyboard, the original Vulcan, together while keeping the O-rings on top and bottom. It was a nightmare, right? I did it multiple times and it was hard. So this is obviously way easier, right? So we have these big gaskets on the bottom case, and then on the top case, let me get these screws out. On the top case, we also have these same elliptical gaskets, but they are smaller. So this is to mimic a smaller diameter O-ring on the top, right? So take a look here. I actually need to add, let me see. I need to put the side ones on still, actually. We'll do that real quick. Anyways, that is the explanation for the mounting. So basically, the plate is going to go like this, right? Rest on top of those hot dog mounts, dual V2. And then these ones are going to sandwich it like that, right? So it's going to be, for all intents and purposes, sandwiched between two O-rings, right? But we need to install these side O-rings real quick. And I will take that opportunity to show you all the Noxery Hebe. So Zondat sent this over. This was a collab between Hebe and Noxery. I believe these are still on his website. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Let's take a look. I love that forest green color. Yes. It is a very nice green. It's pretty similar to my tray as well. A little bit darker. All right, let's take a look at the Noxery cap. All right, so you got the Noxery logo there, which is, yeah, that is infilled. And then we have the Hebe logo there, which is infilled as well. Pretty cool. Very clean. Right, so if we compared this one to my Shopify, right? So the Shopify one is a Rama. They look pretty damn similar. I would venture to say same manufacturer. Maybe, you know what's interesting is the Noxery one, the ano, if I'm like, you know, putting my spectacles on, I would say the ano on the Noxery one, the bead blast below the ano is a little bit more grainy. The Rama one is a little smoother. Maybe, see if you guys can see this on camera. Do you see that? You can see it, right? See, this one's a little bit grainier when the light hits it. So, I always like to compare these. The stems look like they're pretty damn close to the same, too. Yeah, so. I've had no issues with my Rama stems, but my sample size is small. So I will tell you guys this right now. I've had Rama stems that were perfect, but I've also had Rama stems that just like did not work like at all, right? So let's do a little, let's try it out, right? So let's go. Okay. Cherry MX Black. Shopify Rama. Ooh, that one's good. That one's really good. That's not going anywhere, right? That's good. So we're gonna have to give like a nice little tug on this one. So that's actually perfect. That is exactly what I would want in an aluminum cap. Let's try this one out. So I would say it definitely needs to be tightened. I will say this. I have had many Rama caps do this exact same thing. Like, for instance, let's try... Here we go. 2 more Rama caps. Moto, red alert. Was this red alert? Let's try it out. Wait, this one. Oh, this one was actually, that one was messed up. Moto. That one's actually good too. Your birch, that was right. Okay, so Shopify is good. Moto's good. Let's try the birch one. Birch. Right? So same deal as the Hebe one. So I would venture to say it's probably hit or miss. I know they do have certain like tutorials on, you know, tightening the stems if you do have loose ones. So it's free real estate. But yeah, it's not exclusive to Rama, and although I would have loved for the Hebe caps to have fixed that, it doesn't look like it. It looks like these are identical to the Rama ones. So let me guess, set of needle nose pliers. You know, Forbes, I have a confession. And this is one of the reasons why, for the most part, I've stopped buying. I actually have never bought a Hebe, and I won't buy Ramas anymore. I tried the needle nose method. Look at what I did. It was so hard, bro. Like, I had the needle nose, I barely did it. It was like crunch, and I was like, ah, oh, fuck. Yeah, so it's useless now. It's useless. So, anyways, yeah. So, I have found that with Ramas, it's super hit or miss. These are perfect. This one doesn't work. You'd have to tighten it. I guess we found out in stream tonight. Same thing with the Hebe caps. So for all intents and purposes, it looks like the Hebe cap is nearly identical. So I would imagine you're probably going to run into the same issue. Mine snapped off completely. Luckily, I bought 3. Damn. But it's not just these caps, right? So if we took a look at the Geon caps, right? I have these metal Geon caps too. Look. Same thing. Look at. So, that's why I don't buy metal caps anymore. I just don't want to deal with it. I think I bought like 4 or 5 Ramas and they all did it, and I was like, why do I buy these things? They end up just sitting in trays. I made a metal one and it had the opposite issue. You have a plier? Yes. I already ruined one cap from the pliers, and now I'm like, don't you do it anymore. So. You need to put a flathead in between the notches with a splint. Also, a thick microfiber can be used to protect the metal. I see. So yeah, if you put something in the middle of these notches and then you tighten it around that, but it's like, dude, shouldn't it come from the factory like that? Like if I'm being sold something, like, it should be ready for me to put on my keyboard. I don't think that's too much to ask. All the Salvin metal caps I got fit fine.